I got max potions, full restores, basic potions, elixirs, max elixirs. I think that's all I need.
I was just dropping my Twitch link.
For trying to get the thingies.
Okay, so I've checked my team multiple times, confirmed I have all the items. I am already set up.
Calculator real quick, just in case. Also, I was thinking, do you want to have it just be like, I go first on every fight, you go second on every fight? That way we get like a break between each fight to just like mentally recover and...
I think that's good.
Yeah. Instead of trying to do the... As fun as the back and forth has been for like the rest of this, I think it's good to just like fully...
So you lead us off?
Yeah, I'll lead us off.
Okay. I think that's good. Let me go through my items. I have max potions. I have full heals. I have regular potions. Potions. Yes. I have orange berries. I have plenty. I have all the TMs I need. Lopunite is on Lopunny. I've checked all my items. Natures are good. IVs are good. I made sure to check those too. Pokebile is unbound, so we do not risk that.
Oh, good shout, good shout.
You picked up your max elixirs, your potions.
Yep. Right, vial once for posterity, and then turn this off in the settings.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, let me go over my notes one more time. Jolly, Loponites, 1 HP, 29 speed, Fake Out, Encore, Flail, Endure. I have noted on basically every fight that Togekiss needs to not forget Encore.
Good, good.
Hydreigon is Timid, Love Update, Dark Pulse, Draco, Flash Cannon, Focus Blast. Revavroom is Impish, Eject Button, Filter, U-turn, Parting Shot, Smog, Sludge. Timid, no item. Serene Grace. Moonblast, Shadow Ball, Roost, Encore. Modest, Choice Specs. I have changed your IVs for Hidden Power Rock and confirmed the move itself is Rock type when you try to teach it. Overheat, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Scorching Sands. Keldeo is Hasty with a Choice Scarf. Sharpness. Wrecked IVs, Secret Sword, Surf, Flip Turn, Air Slash.
Alright. Let's make sure we have the same team.
Yeah, that for sure. We have Ancient's Tomb. We have Hot House, 120. We have Index and Toaster. We have Chingling, and we have Shoal Cave.
Sick. Yeah, we got our teams ready.
Are we ready?
Running the same restricted. I think we're ready. All right. Oh, actually, last thing I'm going to do is just PP max everything.
I've done that already. And I've noted on every fight that I have to PP max everything before every fight. Actually, let me make sure that's true. I know I noted it for at least one of these. PP max all moves. PP max all moves. PP max all moves. PP max all moves. I don't have it on wall since, dude. No, I guess I'll put it down. PP max all moves.
I think I already maxed Sucker Punch and Fake Out on Kefleon. Those are the two that like actually matter. Everything else is... Or well, once we get to Chant, the name of this will matter, but...
Yeah.
Till then, we're chilling.
Confirmed your movesets are all correct?
Yep, I did a look right before. Movesets are correct, natures are correct, IVs are correct, items are correct. We're good to go.
Good to go.
Save once, just in case anything happens.
I did save state, so regardless of the outcome, once we're done, I'm going to run Phoebe and Glacia to get the lines I was originally doing and see how the AI shook out.
Oh, yeah, that's a good call, especially for some just bug testing and such.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it!
do it. Alright. Walking in.
Walking in.
Walking in, locking in.
Locking in.
Which,
We lock in.
let's see.
We play our best. We win. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
I'm leading Mapani as I planned.
I'm leading Metagross. Yeah, Metagross is a ton this Elite Four, huh?
He's kind of nuts.
He's kind of nuts.
All right, over to you.
Let's do it. So, no matter which version of Sydney this is, whether it's Trick Room or Tailwind, Metagross 1v1s the Smoltres. It currently cannot switch out because it has Focus Sash. It sees that there's no one-hit knockout, despite Heavy Slam actually KOing. Actually, just pull up everything here in the calc on the side. Sick. Yeah, it'll see that KO. It gets KO'd by Explosion, but it's got Focus Sash, so it can't switch out. It also has an important move, and it has a super effective move on us. So it's always just clicking Tailwind or Trick Room. It's fine either way. We're going to click Heavy Slam, drop it to Focus Sash, and see which team we've got. Trick Room. Okay, sick. So we do actually get to use all 5 forms of Rotom. Hell yeah. Trick Room is up.
All right, looks like there is a little audio delay between what happened between your talking and what I'm seeing, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. So Trick Room is up.
Okay, we've got Sydney Trick Room. This is cool because there was no way I could fit Rotom Fan into the Tailwind team. So yeah, we get to see all 5 Rotom forms on this fight, which is gonna be really fun. Okay, there are 4 turns of Trick Room left. Currently, it's too low to bad odds out. With a +1 boost, this currently sees +1 special attack. Okay. It'll see we have it has a slow KO in Trick Room. Or we'll see it has a fast KO in Trick Room with Fiery Wrath +7. It will never try to Sucker Punch, especially because we did not use a priority move. That means we get to secure this KO with Bullet Punch, no worries about Sucker Punch whatsoever. On post-KO, we should see Victini hit the field, get -1 speed. Victini is the only thing that'll have a fast KO in Trick Room.
Sounds right.
First and not last of Metagross's many E4 KOs.
There he is.
We get to do a very silly stall on Victini here. There's 3 turns of Trick Room left. This can't switch out because it has a fast KO on us. It's currently going to score V-Create as the only KO at +7. Luckily, we have a Pokemon who is completely immune to Fire-type moves. We're going to Ceruledge. We'll be immune, Flash Fire procs. It has 4 V-Creates left. 2 turns of Trick Room left. Currently, with the Flash Fire proc, we're not showing a KO on this, so it can have a bad odds out with that condition. It has a bad type matchup and no super effective move, but it has Trick Room in its moveset. This is actually something that I'm thinking of patching for 2.0. There's a lot of changes that are going to happen. But even though Trick Room is up, it sees that it has Trick Room as a status move, a very important status move, and so it will want to stay in. Additionally, it should see that it wins the 1v1 until I hit this with a Shadow Sneak later. Finally, for its move scoring, Bolt Strike is the only 2-hit KO, just barely at 50.4 instead of Zen Headbutt. Rotom Fan here has a very interesting set. Rotom Fan is currently underspeeding thanks to an Iron Ball and has Motor Drive as its ability. So once we hit the field and take the Bolt Strike, Motor Drive will actually put us to being faster and therefore slower in Trick Room than Rotom is. But the Iron Ball Trick Room set will be relevant eventually. Or the Iron Ball Motor Drive set will be relevant eventually. So we're going to Rotom on Bolt Strike.
What the hell?
Just watch. Okay, there's one turn of Trick Room left. For Switch Logic, we're not showing a KO. It's a neutral matchup, and it has a status move, so it's never going to try to switch out. Currently, this sees V Create +1 over Zen Headbutt on best damage move. So we are going to go back to Ceruledge. It'll all make sense eventually. You go to V Create. It has 4 Bolt Strikes, 3 V Creates. I looked away for a sec. That did say Trick Room ended, right?
Yes, Trick Room is over. Turn 1, you heavy slammed. Turn 2, you bullet punched. Turn 3, we baited V Create, went Ceruledge. Turn 4, Ceruledge switched to Rotom on Bolt Strike. Turn 5, you switched on V Create, and Trick Room ended. Trick Room is done.
Perfect. Okay. Yeah. So for Switch Logic, no KOs shown. It has a status move, so it's not going to try to switch out. This is always Trick Room +10. We're going to Shadow Sneak to drop this to about 60%.
Huh?
Trick Room's back up. There's 4 turns of Trick Room left. Alright, we're going to continue this cycle. We're baiting Bolt Strike. We go to Rotom. There's 3 turns of Trick Room left. We're baiting V Create. We're going to Ceruledge. Two V Creates left. 2 turns of Trick Room left. Ceruledge is going to Rotom on a Bolt Strike. There's 1 turn of Trick Room left. We're going back to Ceruledge on another V Create, and Trick Room should end. Twisted Dimension return to normal. Perfect. So here's where Iron Ball becomes relevant. Instead of going for the Shadow Sneak here on this Trick Room, we are going back to Rotom Fan. Without the Bolt Strike, we now underspeed Victini at -1 speed in Trick Room.
Counting for the room service?
Yes, accounting for the room service. Our speed is 88 to Victini's 104.
Okay.
So, we're also not showing a KO yet, which is very important. So this will stay in and try to battle us. So, we went to Iron Ball Rotom Fan, Trick Room went up, there's 4 turns left. V Create is +1 best damage. We're going to slow Volt Switch. In this
And it has V Creates left?
And it has 1 V Create left.
Okay.
I'm going to Ceruledge.
Cool.
Perfect. This would be at a maximum of 34.5%. So the Shadow Sneak KO is guaranteed.
Sweet.
It's too low to bat odds out. So we're going to take the KO. We should get Guzzlord fast KO with a best damaging move. Or versus a best damaging move on someone else. And there will be 2 turns Trick Room left. One of Ceruledge's very few KOs this Elite Four.
Yeah. Grimsmith? Guzzlord. Makes sense.
Yep. So, there's 2 turns of Trick Room left. Currently, this cannot switch out. It wins the 1v1. Its scoring right now is Knockoff +9, a guaranteed KO, a guaranteed fast KO, and item removal against Spell Tag. Versus Earthquake +6, a fast KO, but not guaranteed. You may have noticed this Enamorus sitting here.
Before... Okay.
Enamorus is holding Rocky Helmet.
Ah, okay. Give me that damage.
So we get some very important chip there with both Rocky Helmet and Life Orb. Rocky Helmet is removed. And so now, there's 1 turn of Trick Room left. We're showing a slow KO on this, but we're actually not going to take the KO with Enamorus. We're going to set up a chain kill. Currently, its scoring is knockoff +1, best damaging move. So we're just going to take another knockoff, chip it with Life Orb, and we're going to slow U-turn out. That'll importantly put it below the bad odds threshold, and we'll be able to safely pivot to Metagross to chain kill everything.
Hell yeah.
We're showing Moonblast switch KOs Absol. We're showing Crunch switch and with Trick Room up, switch and fast KOs Munkidori. And we're showing Moonblast switch KOs Grimmsnarl. So this is forced to stay in. It'll go for knockoff. We slow U-turn.
Oop.
And we go to Metagross. Trick Room should end.
Down it
Twisted
goes.
Dimensions return to normal. Sweet. So, Metagross clicks Hammer Arm, goes to -1 speed, and we should get Grimmsnarl right afterwards. We'll still be showing fast KO on everything at -1 speed. Once Grimmsnarl Mega Evos, we're still faster, and we kill with Heavy Slam.
God, it feels so good to delete this thing in one hit.
Don't have to worry about sheer force eject button interactions, it's just off the screen.
Get this guy out of here.
We should see Munkidori now. Munkidori's going to go for Fake Out. We're going to Iron Thorns very briefly making an appearance. Thank you for your eject button. We're resetting our speed, making sure we don't take any chips so that we can survive a Sucker Punch, so that we can fast KO Munkidori, and then always survive a crit Sucker Punch from Absol and chain kill both here. Munkidori min roll against this is 103% with Heavy Slam. Bye-bye.
Bye.
And Absol also dies to a Heavy Slam.
And I know from experience, Metagross doesn't die to this crit.
It looks scary, but I
yeah.
think that was a max roll too, actually.
Probably.
Was it?
Very nice.
Yeah. One down.
All right. So, on my end, depending on what team we roll, this is the Lopunny show. But we have to see what we hit first. So, Lopunny is 1 HP. Moltres currently does see a fast kill Sucker Punch. However, it is beaten out by the AI's desire to set up speed control. As Ghosty just described, speed control is +10 when it's not active. So Moltres could never Sucker Punch me here. I am going to Mega Evolve and open with Fake Out. That looks like pretty good damage. Let me see. Can I figure out what this is based on that damage? It's a little close. I won't make any assumptions. Okay. So, after we flinch Moltres, Bad Odds goes this way. Lopunny one-hit KOs everything on the Tailwind team. Nothing comes in. For Trick Room, we one-hit KO Absol, Munkidori, and Grimmsnarl. Victini and Guzzlord survive a hit, but Lopunny just fast kills them afterwards anyway. Neither of them can bet odds in. Moltres is forced to stay in, click its speed control, and die. It cannot Sucker Punch me for 2 reasons. First, because of the +10 scoring on speed control, and second, because I just outsped it with a priority move, and the AI doesn't want to click Sucker Punch if you just did that, because that'd be really, really abusable. If this does click Sucker Punch for some reason, we wipe, but it won't.
Well tested. We're safe.
Regardless of the team, we will bait Munkidori for fast kill Fake Out. As much as I would love to endure, Munkidori has Toxic Chain, so that has a 30% chance to just wipe us right there. The solution I found to that is simply to switch to our eject button Revavroom. This is always going to Fake Out. fake out. We button. And we bring Lopunny back in. Okay. So the problem I initially encountered routing Sydney is that if I took this kill, I'd always bait Absol on post KO. On Tailwind, it's because it's the furthest thing in the back, because Lopunny fast Okos everything. On Trick Room, it's because it sees fast kill a Sucker Punch. For that reason, I cannot just chain kill, because if it's the Trick Room Sucker Punch variant, we wipe. But if I click Endure and it's the Tailwind variant, Play Rough Drop ends the sweep and we are forced to steer. The solution I found to this is to Encore Munkidori into Fake Out. I tested this. Fake Out will not hit after it's Encored. And I know you VGC heads know that too. Now, with its Encored move being ineffective, this should force a backup party switch. This accomplishes two things. On Tailwind, it reveals Absol and completely removes all of the risk. On Trick Room, it reveals Grimmsnarl, who just dies on the switch. And I know that I have to play a little more conservatively around the Munkidori. This should be a backup party switch. If this stays in, we are probably wiping. Perfect. What are we seeing? It's Tailwind.
Ayo.
Lopunny's taking the whole team.
This will be quick.
Absol dies in one hit, doesn't even get a Mega Evolve, and we bait Munkidori back in for fast kill fake outs. For the same reason as before, I cannot afford to stay in. This is fake out. We go Rev Room. We take it fine. Okay. Streams are just a little laggy. Maybe work with that after the battle. From here, as much as I would love to just U-turn, I'm dead to crit. So, unfortunately, we do have to PP stall this. I'm going to bait Psychic and switch to Hydreigon. Munkidori will never bad odds on Revavroom because it has a positive type matchup and wins the matchup. On Hydreigon, Munkidori should see a fast 2-hit. But even if it didn't, Hydreigon on bad odds. Fast 2-hit KOs Grimmsnarl. Slow 2-hit KOs Delphox, whose max damage output is 46.9% with Mind Blown. And 1-hit KOs Roaring Moon with Draco Meteor. So Munkidori, even if it did think it lost the matchup, is forced to stay in. With that in mind, we need to run this out of Psychics. Revavroom baits Psychic, Hydreigon baits Sludge Wave, and we pivot back and forth until this is out of Psychics. You have 3 Fake Outs, 9 Psychics. Honestly, I could just stay in and U-turn, because I know this isn't Trick Room, but I'm going to stick to the line. Stick to the line. This is Sludge Wave.
Yeah. Stay with your notes. No sense in getting fancy.
I agree. Sludge Wave. I am so glad for the up and down arrows on the PP of the moves, because writing that down in the last Elite Four was painful.
Oh, yeah.
I will not be speeding up because I don't want to crash the stream. For whatever reason. 8 to go. I'm very happy because we are past the first big stupid check of the run. If I just flailed Monkadori, we probably wiped. There's one less point where clicking the wrong move just wipes us. So Psychic. Wave. It's like I know I could probably just go autopilot, but I'm not gonna.
Mhm.
There's no sense in playing this fast.
Slow means smooth, smooth means fast.
Absolutely. 4 psychics remain. And once we run this out of psychics, we will be able to U-turn taking a Grass Knot to Lopunny. This will not bad odds out because it still has a good type matchup and I don't have a kill on it. And once Lopunny is in, Lopunny one-hit KOs everything with Flail. Guaranteed kill. Even the Roaring Moon, which is shocking to me.
It's kind of wild, honestly, yeah.
Like, I was like, I know his defense isn't really high, but his HP is pretty high. I figured he'd be able to take that a little better. Hydra. 3 to go. Two more Psychics. One more Psychic. Okay, we have... It's used 2 Fake Outs, 9 Sludge Waves, 9 Psychics. This is the last Psychic. This is the last Sludge Wave. Okay. You should be out of Psychics, out of Sludge Waves. As I just described, you cannot bad odds out. I do technically win the matchup without Psychic, but you have a positive type matchup, and I don't have a kill on you. You are forced to stay in and box with me. This is going to click Grass Knot. I'm going to U-turn. We go back to Lopunny. And at 1 HP, Flail absolutely murders Monkadori. Minimum of 124.8%. We force backup party switch to Roaring Moon. Flail min roll on Roaring Moon is 106.3%, which is wild.
Get out of here.
Get this guy out of here. For the 3rd time in my time playing this game, I have to kill a Delphox.
Tragic.
Tragic. Min roll 127%. This has Life Orb, not a Focus Sash. Get this guy out of here. And then last mon is Grimmsnarl. Flail min roll 121.2%.
Perfect.
Lopunny takes 6.
Hell yeah.
What should I do if I wanna chill on the lag there? Because I don't want to risk crashing the stream or anything.
What's lagging specifically?
There's just some minor audio cutouts and maybe a little bit of lag on the visual. Sorry.
I think that's just your internet or your computer. Then I'm not sure.
That's probably the case.
You can try closing some background programs, like if you got like a music player open or anything.
Let's see. I need Discord open. I need OBS open.
Is your stream dropping frames in OBS?
Or
is it just the incoming?
Right now it says stream isn't dropping frames.
Cool.
Maybe if I tone down the FPS a little bit.
Oh, true. Wait, hang on.
How do I do that? I just really want to... I guess the first thing I should do is save the game.
Yeah, I'm streaming to you at 720p 30 over Discord.
And then how would I change my end for that?
If you click your stream, on next to the stop streaming button, there's an arrow, and you should be able to hover stream quality.
Next to the stop streaming button, there's an arrow.
Or like your stop streaming in Discord specifically.
Oh. Hang on. Stop streaming. Next to that, there should be an arrow. A second. An arrow next to the stop streaming button.
Like a little carrot.
I might be stupid, but I'm not seeing it. Hang on. Output options? That's audio. Settings, maybe? Streaming.
Do you see something like that? Like you go into the pop-out window?
Second. No, I don't. Well, hold on. That's in the...
Strange.
Hold on. That's in your streaming window itself.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay, I see it. Stream quality. I'm on 720p with 30 FPS. What the heck?
Yeah, I don't know then. I know sometimes when we've been doing this, like you get like a bit of lag.
Yeah. I guess I'll just have to. I'll have to put up with it.
Yeah.
I'll have to put up with it.
End, so.
Okay. Okay. Well, in that case, we'll just have to put up with it. I mean, I have the game set to load last state, and you have my POV on your end, so I think we're okay, even if for some reason my stream drops.
Yeah.
Okay, and you can still see my end, so let me set up my team.
Yeah, and I set up my team while you were doing that PP stall.
Yeah, I saw. Okay, let me pull up my notes. So we slaughtered Sydney.
I've got contrary, not cute charm, so we're not invalid.
Phoebe needs fake out, encore, flail, quick attack. Gotta remember. Actually, let me do this now while I'm thinking about it. Togi needs Aura Sphere over not Encore. Moonblast, Encore, Roost, Aura Sphere, drop Shadow Ball, not Encore. Hydreigon needs... I guess I should take items now.
Also, while you set it up, I'm just going to use the bathroom.
Yeah, you're fine. Hydra is dropping Flash Cannon, Present Headbutt, Focus Blast for U-Turn. Zen Headbutt. Okay. Revavroom needs Overcoat, not Filter. Moveset needs to be... Where is Spin Outs? Here it is. U-turn, Spin Out. Iron Head. And Poison Jab. Impish, no item. Overcoat, U-turn, Spin Out, Iron Head, Poison Jab. Togi, I've already updated your sets. Timid, Serene Grace, Moonblast, Encore, Roost, Aura Sphere. You need the button. Hydreigon needs Choice Scarf. Revavroom is going itemless. Blacephalon, for its parts, needs the Expert Belt. Then Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Overheats, and then we delete Scorching Sands for Psyshock. Scorching Sands for Psyshock. Keldeo is just gonna grab the leftovers. Let's potion up everything but Lopunny. So in this case, Revavroom. Check sets, then Elixir up, PP max, and I think we'll be good.
Sweet. I'll do one more preview just in case.
Jolly, Megastone, still 1 HP. Fake Out, Encore, Flail, Quick Attack. Timid, Scarf, Levitate, Dark Pulse. I'll put Draco Meteor up front because that's in my notes. Draco, Dark Pulse, Zen Headbutt, U-turn. Itemless Revavroom, Impish, Overcoat. U-turn, Spin Out, Iron Head, Poison Jab. Togi is going Eject Button, Timid, Serene Grace, Moonblast, Encore, Roost, Aura Sphere. Modest Blacephalon, Expert Belts, Beast Boost, Shadow Ball, Psyshock, Flamethrower, Overheats. Keldeo, Hasty, Leftovers, Sharpness for the ability. I have Flip Turn up front, so I'll put it there. Flip Turn, Secret Sword, Surf, Air Slash. Okay, now let's go dish out some PV Maxes, some Max Elixirs, and we'll be ready to rumble.
Yeah.
And then I just gotta remember to put Hydra up front.
Yeah, I've got Metagross up front for both teams. Oh, my Max Repel were off. Oops.
Oh no.
What else?
The mythical victory road, the mythical Elite Four encounter. Sure, you can have that. We have 960 of these. Might as well use them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope I get Pult instead of Gripper, just because that means I can, I don't have to use Fly Tech. but I'm fine with either too.
I hope I get... I mean, I'm kind of... I don't really care, honestly. I guess Holt is quicker.
True.
I guess there's less risk of some dumb stuff happening on Gripper with, like, untested AI shenanigans.
True.
How are we doing? We're about to walk up to Phoebe.
I'm gonna enter that room.
One more time. Scarf, Timid, Levitate, Draco, Dark Pulse, and Headbutt U-Turn. Jolly, Limber, Fake Out, Encore, Flail, Quick Attack. Impish, no item, Overcoats, U-Turn, Spin Out, Iron Head, Poison Jab. Timid, Button, Serene Grace, Moonblast, Aura Sphere, Encore, Roost. Modest, Expert Belts, Beast Boost, Shadow Ball, Side Shock, Flamethrower, Overheat. Hasty, Leftovers, Sharpness, Flip Turn, Secret Sword, Surf, Air Slash. I'm ready. Let me get in.
Alright. Yeah, so one Pokemon I did not show last fight was Kecleon, but Kecleon's the star of this show.
One more thing I gotta do. I gotta save the game.
True. Oh, don't forget to make a save state too if you want.
Got it. Thank you.
Alright. Shall we?
We shall.
Who we got, Phoebe?
Phoebe, you was nice.
Pulse, nice.
I got Okie Dokie. Alright, over to you.
Okay, I'm glad we understand how the choice lock bug works for this one. That's all I'll say. Okay. Currently, AI is faster, wins the 1v1, has a neutral matchup, should stay in. With should pivot logic, we're not showing a KO. Oops, actually, I forgot to update sets in the calc. One sec.
Take your time.
Like, I don't have explosion in my set. Goofy into the ghost team. Zero Edge, Fire inactive, Focus, Sash, Shadow Claw, and Light Slash. You've got Shadow Sneak and Big. Same item. We are Scarf, Blast, Fly, U-Turn, Earth Power, your eject button, Quark Drive, Quake, and Fusion Bolt. And you should be correct. Thunderbolt will with Shadow Claw, Rocket. Perfect. Okay. Much better. Yeah, so we're currently not showing a KO with median roll on Heavy Slam to Dragapult, so it should never U-turn here. It's not Sash Sturdy. We're not Stash or Sturdy. Should switch is false. This should just be Shadow Claw +1 into us. We're going to hard swap to Kecleon, who's immune to Shadow Claw.
Phrase Kek.
Alright, here's my goat. Currently, we are showing a KO Choice Band Brave Kecleon precisely kills Dragapult with a mid-roll Sucker Punch. So, we're currently showing a KO. Drapion, until we're choice locked, we're showing Switch KO with Dig. Annihilate, we're showing Switch and Fast KO with Shadow Sneak. Pecharunt, we're showing Switch and Slow KO with Dig, or Switch and Fast KO with Sucker Punch as well. Calyrex, we're showing Switch and Fast KO with Sucker Punch. And Gengar, we're showing Switch KO with Sucker Punch. So, we just get to Sucker Punch for free here. Protean to Dark, Choice Lock would be set. How the Choice Lock bug works is, once we're locked into a priority move, if that's especially if it's the first move in your set, it evaluates it as a 0 priority move. It evaluates it basically as no move with the damage of Sucker Punch. So what we should see is we Sucker Punch and bait in Annihilate for a fast 2-hit KO.
Whoop.
Drag pull down. Show me 8. Awesome. We are currently Dark type and locked into Sucker Punch. It cannot switch out because it has fast KO with Drain Punch, scoring +7 over Bulk Up. It's going, or well, it'd be +5 because it's technically a slow KO now that it's on the field, evaluates priority correctly, whatever. On this Drain Punch, we're going to Metagross, who will tank the hit easily.
Drain Punch, sir.
Yep.
Take that fine.
Okay. Currently, the AI, until we Mega Evolve, the AI is faster. The AI sees we have a slow KO, but it sees that its Rage Fist does greater than 50% of our current HP. So through the like rare third case of the bad odds logic, it's never able to switch out here. This is always going to stay in and try and Rage Fist us for maximum damage. It also has a bad type matchup, but it has a super effective move, so it stays in. So we get to Mega Evolve, outspeed this, and KO guaranteed with Psychic Fangs. After that, we should always see Calyrex Shadow Rider fast KO. We're Tough Claws pre-Mega Evo, so there's no bug here, but we are abusing that bug later.
Oh, yeah. Another way I prevented bad odds on this guy was just to go clear body pre-Mega so it doesn't see I actually have a kill on it.
Yeah. Oh, actually, sorry. This should always be Gengar fast KO Shadow Ball. I misread my notes there, but that's intentional.
Oh, because of the speed time. Mm.
Yeah. So, this is a Mega Gengar that will have Shadow Tag. Unfortunately, it's not locking us in. There's some better way to phrase that. Whatever.
Yeah.
Kecleon's going to destroy this guy. So currently, the C's Shadow Ball is a guaranteed fast KO, I believe. We're at 187. Yeah, 73%. It's always going to click Shadow Ball here. That's the only KO. So we get to switch for free over to Kecleon.
Praise Keck.
Praise Keck. Yeah, this Mega evolves, traps us in here, but spoiler alert, Sucker Punch is doing work here. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, it's pinned until the Sucker Punch. We're going to, again, Protean to Dark, Sucker Punch, Fast KO, Choice Lock set. This time we should get Drapion on the field, I believe.
That's right.
Yes. This cannot switch out. It wins the 1v1. Especially Choice Locked into Sucker Punch. Currently, it's going to see Cross Poison best damaging move. Especially because it calculates Cross Poison with the crit damage. So we go back to Metagross on Cross Poison. Review.
Yep, we resist Wicked Blow. Cross Poison is counted as a crit and has net positive effects.
Yep. For this position here, it sees it has a slow KO with Wicked Blow, so it's always staying in. Wicked Blow is +5 as the only KO. It will not calc Earthquake or Ice Fang with crit damage. On this one, we're actually going to go to Rotom Heat. Rotom doesn't actually make that big of an appearance here, but this is an important appearance nonetheless. It tanks the Wicked Blow and then rebates Cross Poison. And we're going to... we have Rocky Helmet to guarantee some chip damage to put this down to 200 HP exactly. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, so it sees this wins 1v1, can't switch out. Wicked Blow and Cross Poison are both guaranteed KOs. It's going to pick Cross Poison because of the secondary effect. So this should be Cross Poison +7 over Wicked Blow +6. And it's never Ice Fang.
Yeah.
Perfect. We're back in this position. This is always Wicked Blow. We are going to eject button Iron Thorns. We're going to eject out and switch to an Amorous.
Eject button. Not. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we're going to eject button Iron Thorns. We always tank this Wicked Blow safely. Eject out into an Amorous. Choice Scarf and Amorous is faster. Earth Power is a range to KO. Technically, it is possible to bad odds to Calyrex Shadow Rider, but we're clicking U-turn, so regardless of what it does, we're safe here. And later on, we can safely tank a Wicked Blow on an Amorous. So we're going to U-turn out on guaranteed cross poison, only KO here, and go right back to Metagross, who will end up taking the KO.
Boop. Cross poison sounds right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think this can again bad odds out to Calyrex Shadow Rider, but again we have that Amorous into Metagross pivot if we need it in the future. Currently, Heavy Slam is now a guaranteed KO at 76%. The U-turn put it to 66.7%. This also now guaranteed baits Calyrex Shadow Rider.
Sounds right. Barak, I will not be healing Lopunny.
Calyrex only sees a KO with Astral Barrage. I wonder which Pokemon I'm going to. It can never Nasty Plot there. Here, it's going to click Psyshock, best damaging move. It does not evaluate Focus Sash when it's considering setup. So it sees we have a slow KO on it. Even if it didn't have Focus Sash, we have a Prio to hit KO. This is always Psyshock. We're going to be immune to it with the Protean Dark, and 2 tap there's the Sucker Punch. And then we just have a Petulant PP stall to close things out. We Proteans to Dark. Get off the screen. Perfect. So, we are Protean Dark currently. This is going to click Malignant Chain, best damaging move. On Malignant Chain, we go to Metagross. That's 1 used. Against Metagross, it will see Hex, best damaging move, while eclipsing HP Fire. On that, we go back to Kecleon. 1 out of 10. Perfect.
5 chains.
We could technically try to 1v1 this, but I didn't want to bother with recover logic whatsoever.
Yeah, just...
And we're just going to make this as easy as possible.
Trust the chef.
Kecleon also baits Malignant Chain.
Trust the chef. That's 2.
Here's 2. Going back to Kecleon. That's 2. Baiting Malignant Chain. Back to Metagross. Yep. Baiting only Hex. Back to Kecleon. That's another. Baiting only Malignant Chain. Back to Metagross. There's 1 left. Baiting only Hex. Back to Kecleon. Baiting only Malignant Chain. This will be the last one. Back to Metagross. Out of Malignant Chain PP. Baiting only Hex. Back to Kecleon. Used Hex, not effective. Okay, so there's 5 Hex PP left that we'll need to stall out. Currently, this is going to click Hidden Power Fire without any Malignant Chain PP. So we're going to Flash Fire Cerulege. Perfect. This is always Hex. Back to Kecleon. This is always Hidden Power Fire. Back to Sir. This is always Hex. There's 3 left. Back to Sarah Ledge on Hidden Power. This is always Hex. 2 left. This is always Hidden Power. This is always Hex. 1 left. It's always Hidden Power Fire. This is going to be the last Hex. And then Sarah Ledge cleans up from here.
Very nice. Tries to recover at full HP. I respect it. We're gonna be here for a bit.
Yeah. Which, at this point, I'm just gonna speed up through this.
Yeah, you're fine. This guy cannot touch you. Like, the battle's over.
Ooh, the crit. Nice.
Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So, I'd say this is the less preferred of my 2 fights, but it should not have any impact on my chance of winning. This should be free. So, the High Dragon lead was to get a huge advantage on BB Pulse, because High Dragon would basically run circles around that fight. But here, what it accomplishes is it baits exactly close combat. On said close combats, we are going to go to Blacephalon. Okay. Alright. So there is one candidate for bad odds here. Of course, it is Calyrex. I have prepared a diverging line for if Calyrex bad odds it. Either way, we are completely fine. This cannot punch me for obvious reasons. Psyshock is a guaranteed kill, bypassing the Assault Vest. Let's see what happens. Calyrex comes in. Okay. Totally fine. I'm Expert Belt, not Life Orb, so this will not put me into Psyshock range. Get some good chip. Okay. Against Calyrex, Calyrex has rolls to kill a Psyshock and a guaranteed kill with Astral Barrage. It should click Astral Barrage here. We are going to Lopunny. This should always be Astral Barrage. Don't overthink it.
Yep.
This should always be Astral Barrage. Good. Okay. So, the nice thing about the bad odds is that it removes the stupid moment of Silver forgets to click Fake Out. But here I'm going to do it anyway, just to stick to the line. Mega Evolve, Mega Lopunny has Scrappy, and thus this Fake Out will go off. Calyrex's As-1 ability gives it Grim Neigh and Unnerve, not Armor Tail, not Inner Focus. We Mega Evolve, we Fake Out. Okay. Calyrex will not run from the matchup. It has a fast kill. This is either Psyshock or Draining Kiss. The nice thing about the Fake Out is that if Calyrex did not bad odds in, Fake Out would do exactly 58 damage. If it max roll crit Togekiss with Draining Kiss, it would heal 57, never reactivating its Focus Sash. This cannot Astral Barrage. So Togekiss takes a max roll crit Psyshock, survives with about 20%, and eject buttons to High Dragon. Heals off. Button pops. we go to our good friend, Choice Scarf Timid Hydreigon. This line, this bad odds thing here, is the reason Hydreigon is currently packing Zen Headbutt. Timid Hydreigon still keeps out Okidogi with Zen Headbutt. Okidogi cannot switch in and fast kill me with Mach Punch, so it is boxed out. Hydreigon fast 2 hits Overquill Draco Meteor. Fast 2 hits Annihilate with Draco Meteor. 1 hit KOs a Naganado on the switch with Draco. Fast 2 hits Dust Noir with Dark Pulse. There are no bad odds here. Calyrex is forced to stay in and eat the Dark Pulse. From here, we should bait Okidogi back in for close combat. There he is. This should always be close combat. He has 4 of them left. We go back to Blacephalon. Okay. With Calyrex dead, Blacephalon switch and fast KOs Overquill, kills Annihilate on the switch, kills Naganadel on the switch, and kills Dusknoir on the switch. Okidogi is forced to stay in and eat the Psyshock here. I am faster. This is guaranteed kill. Get this guy out of here. We will get +1 with Beast Boost, thus putting us into a position where we have a fast kill on Overquill. Thus, we will never bait it in. We will bait exactly Dust Noir because I one-hit KO everything. Naganadel, despite being faster than me, does not survive a hit. We bait Dust Noir. Shadow Punch wins move comparison, but Knockoff has the +2 scoring. This is Knockoff. We are going to our itemless Revavroom. Revavroom, even if I get max roll crit by Knockoff, will be just above 50%, and thus it will always bait Shadow Punch on move comparison afterwards. Shadow Punch does 34.2 to 40.8%. The next best move, Knockoff, does 28% to 33%. Thus, Shadow Punch excludes Knockoff on damage. Ice Punch does nothing, and Thunder Punch does 21.4 to 25.2%. So Thunder Punch and Ice Punch are also both excluded. This will only ever be able to Shadow Punch after this turn. We bring in Revavroom. We will get Grippered. I mean, we'll get Gripped. But we have U-turn to escape. The Gripper. Okay. Dusknoir Mega has a good type matchup. I don't have a kill on it. It stays in and clicks Shadow Punch. As I explained, Shadow Punch beats everything else on damage. We're going to U-turn out to Lopunny. Lopunny blanks the Shadow Punch. This should only ever be Shadow Punch. Good.
Yes.
I am not Prankster. I can encore this without worry. Now, at 1 HP, we have a force switch situation here. Overquill accounts for its life orb, presumes it's at 90%, which is 254. Flail, 9th roll is 262. Overquill is killed on the switch, at least from the AI's perspective. Annihilate dies on the switch. So we force back a party to Naganadel. As tempting as it would be to flail Naganadel on the switch, that just baits Gripper back in and then we're screwed. I'm going to greet Naganadel with Hydreigon. I am Choice Scarfed. As far as Mega Dusknoir being in the back, it loses the matchup to Draco Meteor. Ice Punch does not even slow 2-hit me. So even if Trapper AI were a factor here, Dusknoir would be boxed out. It should not be a factor.
Stop.
So on post KO, we should see Annihilate for slow 2-hit KO, because Draco Meteor will have halved my special attack. Goodbye, Naganadel.
Even down.
Demon down. Now, locked at the Draco Meteor, Overquill does win the matchup, but Annihilate also wins the matchup and is further back in the party. Gripper does win the matchup as well, but Annihilate has a 2-hit, whereas Gripper does not.
Mm-hmm.
We should see Gripper. We should see Annihilate here. We should see Annihilate here. Good. Okay. Now here, I'm locked into Draco Meteor at -2. I do not have a fast 2-hit KO. Annihilate does not kill me 1 hit. This is going to bulk up. This is going to bulk up. No kill. I don't deny setup. This is bulk up. 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 Good. I remember when I said we'd have those moments where we know what's going to click, but we're still scared.
Yeah.
That's definitely one of them. All right, Lopunny outruns this and encores it. Go ahead, set up. Do it again. Now, Lopunny, as we explained, destroys everything. We force back a party switch. Flail 2-hit KOs Gripper.
Nice.
And Gripper does not have a priority move to speak of. And even if it did, it'd probably be Shadow Sneak, which Lopunny does not give 2 shits about Shadow Sneak. Goodbye, Gripper. We bait Annihilate back in because I 1-hit KO both Pokemon. Good. From here should be free. This is 50-50 Drain Punch Rock Slide. We go Keldeo. Unlucky. We lose the 50-50. Leftovers isn't actually necessary here. It's more of a comfort pick. From here, Annihilate cannot click Bulk Up. I have a fast 2-hit on it with Air Slash. Its best damaging move is Drain Punch. I have not touched it. This cannot Rage Fist, because Rage Fist does not build stacks when you hit it with a status move. We bait Drain Punch, we flip turn to Blacephalon, and we Chain Kill. We have to flip turn because Expert Belt Modest Shadow Ball does 99% min roll. This is always Drain Punch, never Rage Fist. I have not hit you with a move before this point. This is always Drain Punch. Stop being scared. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Nice.
Overquill is boxed out by fast overheat. I'm sorry?
I said we're past all the potential Rage Fist shenanigans. Huge.
Shadow Ball after the flip turn chip always kills. We get our Beast Boost, and Overquill is dead to Overheat.
Sick.
The fucking fish that I hate. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. +1 overheats, min roll is 120.2%. I am faster by a whole 20 points. Get this guy out of here. Finally, for once, the fish is not a problem.
Such an annoying Pokemon to deal with.
I hate this thing. But we're through. That's Phoebe.
Sick. Y'all ever seen the Silver Powder and Amorous before? Yeah, me neither.
Oh, God. You gotta get that U-turn chip, huh?
It really matters. I hope we get Glacier Sun just because it really, really matters. And, like, the precision of that Glacia line is beautiful.
I will say, I think Snow is way cleaner, but I hope we get Sun just because I want to see the stupid Decidueye seeing Quill Rush correctly. I want to see it for myself. Alright, let me pull up my team.
Let's see, we need 2 switches.
Glacia. Lopunny, for its part, is picking up close combat. Although I am close to the bottom, so let's grab Cut first, because I will need that.
Okay, let me switch audio inputs.
Dropping Flail for now. We need Return. I don't think we actually need it. Again, it's just a comfort pick. Because somehow, some way, close combat will still prevent Charizard from bad-odding in. Despite the fact that it resists the move, which is wild to me.
That is wild. Let's see. I need Explosion and Earthquake.
So let's see. Jolly, Limber, Fake Out. We need to teach close combat over Encore this time. Okay, and then I need to have Lopunny at 181 HP. We brought potions. Two, 3, 61, 81.
Last air slash.
Jolly, Limber, Fake Out, CC, Cut, Return. Okay.
Huh?
Huh? Flamethrower.
Hang on a sec.
No problem.
What's this matter for? Earth Power's for you. And that one, yeah, that's fine. Once an armor hits the field, it'll be too low. Once Reshiram's on the field, that doesn't matter.
And room next. You need button. U-turn, parting shots, giving you lick and smog.
Okay. That's a bit goofy. So I need to... How many fake outs do I have? Yeah, I should have plenty. Clean on fake outs does 24.3.
You have overcoat, good. U-turn, parting shot, lick, smog. Togi
Okay.
needs sky attack, Do not delete Encore. Do not delete Encore. Do not delete Encore. Air Slash. Do not delete Encore. Okay. Is that skill check
Power
passed?
pins you. Earth power pins you without sun. And just gonna check how much damage was that doing. 46. So it should work fine then. Switching fast to okay. Against Glacia's Snow. Moonblast is KOing you. Earth Power pins Reshiram. Moonblast pins Kiram. Until it Mega Evolves, Moonblast is a switching fast KO. So Air Slash is doing. Did you know that Enamorous doesn't actually get Air Slash?
It does?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
That's crazy. Thankfully my line's fine. Egg on my face for assuming that one, I guess. Sure, I'll stick Psychic there.
Were we ever going to click Air Slash?
Yeah.
I see.
Thankfully, I've got spare Fake Outs on Kecleon for wherever I needed it. Alright, crisis averted. Anyway.
So anyways, Flamethrower, Scorching Sands, Mind Blown, HP Rock. I will say, the way my stomach dropped when I heard you like, uh-oh.
Yeah, thankfully I'm still able to, the kill where it mattered is on Decidueye, because I only have Moonblast as a 2x weakness instead of the quad weakness.
The fucking bird that I hate.
Wait, Rotom Mode does get Leaf Storm? I thought it didn't. Yeah, it doesn't relearn Leaf Storm, and it can't get it via TM, but on Form Change it gets Leaf Storm? Cool, I mean, I was gonna use
That's
that.
pretty funny.
That's just over Chloroblast, so that's fine.
Did we need Chloroblast damage for anything?
Nope, that was just the Grass type move I was putting in that slot.
Are we clicking it?
Nope.
Alright.
We are only clicking Volt Switch, but the defensive profile of Rotom Mode is actually what I need.
Check. Alright, let me set things up here. Alright, let's verify the sets are correct here. Jolly, Loponite, 181, Limber, Fake Out CC, Cut Return, Timid, Specs, Levitates, Draco, Flamethrower, U-Turn, Rock Slide. I will Max Elixir once I'm done checking these sets. Impish, Button, Overcoat, U-Turn, Parting Shot, Lick Smog. Timid, Scope Lens, Hustle, Sky Attack, Air Slash, Roost, Encore. Modest, Expert Belt, Beast Boost, Flamethrower, Scorching Sands, Mind Blown, HP Rock. Hasty, Scarf, Secret Sharpness for the ability. Hasty, Scarf, Sharpness. Put Secret Sword up front. Secret Sword, Surf, Air Slash, Flip Turn. Let me dole out my Max Elixirs, my PP Maxes, and then we can run it.
Those three moves are the same, just needs that one. Three moves are the same, just that one. Same deal, just Psychic. Fake Out is max, Sucker Punch is max, just in case. Rock Slide is max, Heavy Slide is max. PP maxing Explosion feels really funny, so I'm gonna do it. Okay.
Hey, you might need it. You don't know. You could be going up against a damp Pokemon.
True. Hammer arm. Explosion.
Make sure to update the calc with your sets.
Yes. Let me think about my line a bit more just in case. Voice Scarf. Rock Slide. Switch. Slam. And you're set up to. At least I'm pretty sure Leaf Storm won't show a KO on you. Perfect. Okay, and so on Glacius Sun, where this matters is... Kecleon against Decidueye.
Turn. You can max 8, you max friendship.
We are still baiting close combat. Perfect, okay.
Faco, Flamethrower, U-turn, Rock Slide.
And we need to use both fake outs. I think that's
Impish,
fine.
Overcoat, U-turn, Parting Shot, Lick Smog. Timid, Scope Lens, Hustle, Sky Attack, Air Slash, Roost, Encore. I did confirm before I put this line together that Encore will not have its accuracy reduced by Hustle. It should just be physical moves. Modest, Belt, Beast Boost, Flamethrower, Scorching Sense, Mind Blown, HP Rock. HP Rock? HP Rock. Hasty, Scarf, Sharpness, Secret Sword, Surf, Air Slash, Flip Turn. I'm all set. One more time.
Out 8 out of 8. Yes, and Kecleon no longer hits the field and needs to use fake outs against Restroom, so using both of those is fine. 100 minus 16.7 puts Decidueye at minimum 66.6 for when Cerulege, or for when an Amorous hits the field. Cerulege always pins out everything in the back, so we're fine there. And it shouldn't matter on Glacius Snow. Okay. Yeah, we're so back.
We're so back. Make sure everything's updated to your liking, and then I'm ready to roll when you are.
Sweet. Yeah, I'll just do one more preview through the team, and then we'll get into it.
From my perspective, this is the last fight where I'm remotely scared.
I think the only thing I'm worried about on Champ is the fact that I've never seen anyone actually use this held item. And so, looking at the code, everything's safe, but I do want to...
What, Bright Powder? I could have sworn Sour brought it to her New Game Plus.
No, not that held item. The other held item.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
That one, I understand.
The item that I'm surprised isn't banned. I think it trivializes doubles a little bit too much, looking at it closer. Yeah, okay, we're good to go.
Okay.
Alright.
Like I said before, snow is easier, but I'd like to see sun. Worst case, I can just run sun off stream and see how it would have gone.
And let me make sure I did in fact heal everyone.
Lopunny is in
not heal everyone after this fight. I need to keep Iron Thorns pre-damaged.
Iron Thorns pre-damaged. Gotcha. Lopunny's at 181. Let me confirm that is correct. I know it is, but I'm checking it again. Okay.
Alright, I'm good to go.
I've checked my items. I've checked my sets. Any further checking now is stalling. I'm ready.
Actually, let me just make sure I have Metagrossite, Choice Scarf, Air Balloon, Silver Powder, Choice Band, Assault Vest. Sweet.
I have... Yeah, I am ready.
Going in.
Going in. Show me the red
Alright,
one.
who we got?
Blue is easier, but I want to see red. You get the red
I've also got
one.
sun. Yeah, or I've got sun at least.
We both got sun.
Sick. Okay, despite the last two ones being Metagross's show, Metagross doesn't make much of an appearance this time. Alright. Currently, Ninetales has a fast KO. Even though we're technically showing a slow KO with Explosion, it will always stay in. Flamethrower is +7 as the only KO. We are going to Flash Fire Ceruledge. We'll proc Flash Fire, be immune. There'll be 7 turns of sun left. Alright, keeping close count of the PP here. Perfect. Flash Fire Ceruledge shows that it wins the 1v1, but it's a neutral type matchup and has super effective moves, so it can never bat odds out. It's combat in the set. Yeah, we should. Eventually, we will be showing a slow KO, so just for proof of concept. Once Sun goes down, Flash Fire Ceruledge will kill Decidueye on the switch. Kills Darmanitan on the switch. Switch and fast 2-hit KO versus Volcanion, and never slow KO. Switch and slow 2-hit KO against Reshiram, versus fast 3-hit KO. Doesn't actually see the range with Dragon Pulse. And switch and slow KO on Charizard. So we're always safe here. Currently, we are baiting only Scorching Sands damaging move. Should also show stand on the set there. Forgot to update that one. Yeah. So even though we're showing a slow KO, this always stays in. Should click Scorching Sands. We're going to Kecleon, who with Air Balloon is immune to Scorching Sands. Nice. That's 1 used. 6 turns of sun left. Kecleon always shows a neutral matchup and is never going to show a KO on this until it's under the 50% threshold. It can never leave the field. Make sure Sun's back up in the calc. Beautiful. And Kecleon always baits Flamethrower for its part. So we're going to use 1 of 8 fakeouts. Flinches. Ninetales is at max 78.8%, 5 turns of Sun. We're baiting Flamethrower. Over to Ceruledge. Two Flamethrowers used. 4 turns of Sun left. We're baiting Scorching Sands again. Three turns of Sun left. We're going to Fake Out. Ninetales is... ooh, the crit makes this even easier. It was at max 57.6%. Let me see the new math now.
Yeah.
21.2 minus 32.2. Oops, 100 minus 32.2. So I didn't ever actually run these numbers. Minus 21.2, 46.6. Yeah, we can just get to Enamorous U-turn cycling once the sun's down. Sweet. And that saves us a fake out later too.
Yeah, we just fake out it.
Okay. Yeah, we just faked out. There's 2 turns of sun left. We're going to Ceruledge on Flamethrower. There's 1 turn of sun left. We are going to Air Balloon Kecleon on the Scorching Sands. Sunlight faded. This will always pick Flamethrower over Psyshock on best damaging move thanks to the secondary effect. Psyshock has no effects. And Psyshock, or Flamethrower is currently showing 3-hit KO, or 4-hit KO technically. Psyshock is showing just barely a 5-hit KO. So we should be able to go back to Ceruledge safely. Flamethrower is used up. Alright. Your son's still down in the calc. This is under the bad odds threshold guaranteed, so we're going safely to Enamorous on Scorching Sands. Enamorous also only baits Flamethrower, so we get to U-turn, chain back to Cerulege. And once we U-turn KO, we're going to go to Cerulege again, and we should get Darmanitan fast KO.
Sounds right.
Do it. And now we never have to worry about Sun in this fight until Charizard dies at the very end.
Okay. Hothouse Darman.
Perfect. Scroll up in my notes. Alright. This has a fast KO, so it can never switch out.
Oh no.
I think you see where this is going.
I do.
Darmanitan is only able to click Earthquake into Cerulege. We're going back to our Air Balloon Kekleon. Kekleon also can never show a KO on this until it's under 50% HP. Kekleon clicks Fake Out once. Darmanitan is at maximum 77.6% HP. Kekleon baits only Flare Blitz and never Icicle Crash. Flare Blitz being guaranteed KO, Icicle Crash max rolls 91.6. We go back to Cerulege. And this can never switch out because it has a fast KO. We go back to Kekleon. We use another Fake Out. This should now be under bad odds, but we're going to go for one more. Perfect. Mm-hmm. And we are not choice banned this time. This is at a maximum of 32.8% HP. Sucker Punch does a minimum of 38.4%.
Yeah, that looks more like 21%. Get this guy out of here.
Yeah, and we should, with Protean Dark, we should always see Decidueye hit the field.
Sounds right to me.
Quill Rush Decidueye wants to click Close Combat and only Close Combat on us. It has a fast KO, so it can never switch out. Or I guess it's technically a slow KO because it always sees our priority moves. But we're baiting Close Combat into Cerulege.
Huh?
And only Close Combat. Great. Quill Rush is now inactive. We're showing a fast KO with Bitter Blade. So this always, and it never sees a KO with Stone Edge, so it always wants to go for Sucker Punch, Last Chance. On the Sucker Punch, we're going back to Kekleon. It fails. There's 4 Sucker Punches left. Alright. We're going to Fake Out once. This is now at 100 minus 16.7, a maximum of 83.3% HP. This always wants to click Close Combat. We're going to Cerulege. I actually miscounted a little bit in my notes, so we're going to have to adjust a bit, but this should still be fine. Again, we're baiting only Sucker Punch. We're going to Fake Out again. This is now at maximum 66.6%. We baited 2 close combats, 2 sucker punches. So it's going to be close combat to Saraledge, sucker punch back to Kecleon, close combat to Saraledge, sucker punch to Kecleon, close combat to Saraledge, and on the last sucker punch we go to Enamorus. Yes.
So, just to make sure I understand, the plan is run this out of sucker punches, then bring in an Amorous?
Yes.
Well, I guess more like run it out of sucker punches and bring in an Amorous. Not then.
This is always close combat.
Yep, that should be 3.
This is always sucker punch.
The third sucker.
We're going to fake out one more time just to make sure this can never bad odds.
Yep, looks good.
Now at maximum 49.9%.
Looks good.
This is always close combat.
Combat number 4. Sucker number 4.
On the sucker punch. This is always close combat, number 5. And this is sucker punch number 5.
Cool.
Sweet. So yeah, this is under bad odds threshold now, even if it wasn't. Earth Power shows Switch and Fast KO on Volcanion. Without Sun, we have Switch and Fast 2-hit KO versus Slow 2-hit KO on Reshiram. And Psychic is a Fast 3-hit KO against a Slow 3-hit or Switch and Fast 2-hit KO against a Slow 3-hit KO on Charizard.
Yeah.
So we're able to safely Moonblast this, KO it, and then we should get Reshiram Slow 2-hit KO for Fusion Flare.
Sounds right. Well, what is Flamethrower from Zard? You said 3-hit?
2-hit. Or sorry, 3-hit. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Ooh,
Perfect.
nah.
Okay. I did actually bring Iron Thorns on this team for a reason. You've only seen him using eject button so far, but Iron Thorns is the star of Glacia Sun, and was the reason I added it to this team. Choice Scarf Iron Thorns Rock Slide is going to do 198 damage minimum to Reshiram. We need to set that up. The sequence that I'm about to do puts Reshiram to a maximum of 195 HP every time. And it's all thanks to Silver Powdered U-Turn on Enamorus. Currently against Reshiram, it sees Fusion Flare as its best damaging move at +1. It does not get a chance to boost speed on Flame Charge. Earth Power max roll is 50.1%, preventing it, and shows a fast 2-hit KO, preventing it from ever seeing setup. So we are going to U-turn over to Saraledge.
50.1 is crazy.
50.1. I did in fact run the math and confirm that it is showing a fast 2-hit KO.
Alright. So this is Fusion Flare, or... Yeah, it's Fusion Flare.
U-turns. Reshiram is a max of 265% HP. We're going to Saraledge, who will tank the Fusion Flare. It's 1 out of 5 used, just in case it matters.
Oh.
Saraledge is at 173 HP, or 70%. We're currently not showing KO on this, I don't believe, so it should never be able to bad odds out. We also pin everything in the back. This best move currently is Dragon Pulse. We're going right back to Enamorus, who's immune to Dragon Pulse. Doesn't affect. Perfect. Just double checking my notes because this bit is very precise. Okay. We're again baiting Fusion Flare. Iron Thorns actually is able to tank a Fusion Flare pretty effectively. So we are going to U-turn once.
Before you do this,
Yes.
are we accounting for Reshiram's weakness policy?
Yes.
Okay.
We are never proccing weakness policy until we're killing it with Rock Slide guaranteed.
Okay.
We're actually going to Volt Switch off of this Rush Room again.
Oh, okay. All right. Just keep making sure, you know?
Yeah. This is always Fusion Flare and Iron Thorns. We're at 203 HP. The Rush Room is at 239 HP maximum. Currently, at 70%, this is always Aura Sphere. We're going to Volt Switch back to an Amorous on Aura Sphere and easily tank the hit. We're Scarf, so we're faster. This is now at a maximum of 221 HP.
Oh. Interesting.
That is interesting. Well, was it actually showing a overlap on that and I missed it?
I wonder if it doesn't account for Solid Rock.
Oh,
Like, I wonder if it does account for Solid Rock, even with Turbo Blaze. Like, the Rush Ram thinks that it matters.
Strange. Yeah, because Turbo Blaze is showing that it's ignoring that in the calc. Either way, I mean, that's fine for me either way.
Yeah.
This fight's basically locked up at this point.
Yeah.
We're going to U-turn again on Fusion Flare, back to Thorns. We were always guaranteed to survive 2 Fusion Flare crits here.
Beautiful.
Okay. And let me double check my math just to make sure.
Good time.
Enamor starts at, Rush Room starts at 291. It took 1 U-turn to Cerulege, 1 U-turn to Iron Thorns, 2 U-turns to Iron Thorns, and an Iron Thorns Volt Switch. It is at 195 HP right now. This Rock Slide always KOs, and we get guaranteed Volcanion slow KO. Get off my screen.
Nice.
Get in there, Iron.
Get in there, Iron Thorns.
All right, and here's where we get to show off the Rotom Motec, which is sick as hell. Okay, you're at 117 HP. With Solid Rock, this is the only KO shown right now is Hydro Steam. It's a guaranteed KO. The next closest move is Flamethrower. We're choice locked, so we need to hard swap over to Rotom Mo. Assault Vest Rotom Mo easily tanks the Hydro Steam. We're going to... And so here's where all the fun pieces come together. So currently at 175 HP, the C's best damage move is Flamethrower, so we always have a safe switch there. We're never showing a KO on this, so it can never bad odds out based on the one-hit knockout condition. Thunderbolt max roll is 95.7%, not 100. Additionally, it's showing a bad type matchup, but it has a super effective move with Flamethrower and Sludge Wave, so it can never ever bad odds out against Ruin. We are going to Volt Switch out on this Flamethrower into Iron Thorns, and then we chain kill both with Rock Slide.
What happens if we get burned?
Sorry, we are, Make sure making sure I double check the notes. On this Flamethrower, we're going to Cerulege. It's now too low to bad odds out. You're guaranteeing Hydro Steam again, which goes back to Rotom Mo, and Rotom Mo takes the frag with a Volt Switch going to Iron Thorns.
There you go.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I know you would not risk that burn.
Yeah, hello. And then Iron Thorns always speeds Charizard 229 to 221. Rock Slide is 100% accurate. Charizard has no priority moves. Rock Slide is guaranteed KO.
Gen 1ers don't watch.
This is so satisfying with Mega Charizard Y being so prevalent in Pokemon Champions right now.
Get this guy out of here.
Get this guy out of here.
Very nice.
Thank you. Little bit involved to fully set up the starting position, but really cool. I'm so happy with the Rotomotech there.
Yeah. Okay. So, for my part, I got the fight I wanted. Not the best one, but the one I wanted. At 181 HP, Jolly Lopunny does outrun Ninetales and technically win the matchup, but it's a neutral matchup, and I don't have a one-hit KO. Ninetales, for the moment, cannot balance out. What I'm going to do this turn is I'm going to Mega Evolve and Fake Out. Okay. Fake Out min roll is 61. Ninetales has 245 HP, so its maximum HP right now is 184. Close Combat's min roll is 184. We take the kill of Close Combat, and we bait Darmanitan for fast kill. Even if the Decidueye does see Quill Rush, which we will find out, it does not have a fast kill on me. So we bait Darmanitan. Nothing else has a fast kill. Show me the snowman. Thank you. Okay, at -1. And this is the reason I am 29 speed. This right here. All sources say on the field the AI sees a speed tie as it being faster. I am not willing to rely on other sources. So I have set Lopunny to be just as slow as it needs to be slower than Darmanitan, even if the AI doesn't see it that way. I'm 284 to its 286, therefore, should flinch is true because Close Combat is a slow kill. This is Icicle Crash or Zen Headbutt, never Earthquake.
Makes sense to me.
And the reason it needs to not be Earthquake is because we're going into Revavroom. If this were Earthquake, we'd wipe. Revavroom can take a max roll crit Zen Headbutt and still secure me the line I need. This is Icicle Crash or Zen Headbutt. This is not Earthquake. I have a slow kill. It wants to flinch me. We go Revavroom. Let me confirm that's correct in my notes. It's 50-50. Switch to Revavroom. Show me Icicle Crash, you piece of shit. Thank you. We button to Keldeo. I could have switched Keldeo in if I had set Lopunny's HP a little differently. But, actually, could I? I don't know. The main reason I need Keldeo to not take a hit here is because I don't want to bait Charizard. Button to Keldeo, button to Keldeo, button to Keldeo. Confirm I am Scarf. I know I am Scarf. Hasty, Scarf. Yeah. Keldeo. Okay. Darm takes Life Orb damage. We do not deal with the Dr. Dank bug. On mid-turn, the Decidueye is one hit KO'd by Air Slash before I lock into my move. Volcanion is switch and fast KO'd by Secret Sword. Reshiram is switch and fast KO'd by Secret Sword. Charizard is switch and fast KO'd by Surf. I'm going to outspeed Darmanitan, take this kill with Secret Sword, locking into the move, and bait Decidueye for slow kill Leaf Blade, even if it doesn't see the Quill Rush damage. This is why I went Hasty. And I will confirm this later by going Timid instead. But Hasty confirms that no matter how Decidueye sees it, we bait it in. Show me the bird. Come on. I know he's back there. Bring him out. That fucking bird that I hate.
Huge.
Okay. I am currently still faster than this because I have a Choice Scarf. Quill Rush is active. The only kill it sees is with Leaf Blade. I am locked into Secret Sword, so it will not Sucker Punch me here. This is always going to Leaf Blade me. We are going out to Revavroom. Revavroom eats the Leaf Blade easily. There it goes. Yeah. Sun is up. I haven't been counting sun turns, but I know I counted in my notes. Turn 1, Mega Evolve Fake Out. Turn 2, Close Combat. Turn 3, Eject to Keldeo. Turn 4, Take Kill. Turn 5, Switch. We have 3 turns remaining. So, in my notes, this was 50-50 Sucker Punch, but that's only if... And 50-50 Sucker Punch Close Combat, but that was only if I took enough damage to be dead to Sucker Punch. That is not the case here. Decidueye has a bad type matchup and no super effective move, but comfortably wins the matchup. It does not currently see a kill with Close Combat, but Close Combat is by far its best damaging move. And to click Close Combat, you're going to go Blacephalon. Good. Okay, I need to start counting that. Okay. Decidueye without Quill Rush sees a fast kill with Sucker Punch here. It's not guaranteed, but because it's a fast kill, it outscores slow kill Stone Edge. On that Sucker Punch, we are going to Togekiss. This should always be Sucker Punch, not Stone Edge. Stone Edge is a guaranteed kill, but it's slow. Sucker Punch is a roll to kill, but it's fast. Move comparison does not beat fast kill versus slow kill. This is Sucker Punch. Good. Okay. This Togekiss set is very funny. So, I have Sky Attack. I checked with Ghosty before I planned this. The AI on the field... I mean, that part doesn't matter because I have Air Slash, which I found I could fit, so that part is fine. But for sorry. Word vomit. For mid-turn, the AI should see Sky Attack as a normal flying-type move with 140 base power. Sky Attack has a boosted crit rate. Togekiss is holding a Scope Lens, so my crit rate is currently +2. The AI calcs Sky Attack as if it will crit. So, with that in mind, Volcanion is switching Fast KO by Sky Attack. Reshiram is switching Slow KO by Sky Attack. Charizard is switching Slow KO by Sky Attack. Decidueye is trapped in here. It does not see a kill with Stone Edge. I have a fast kill with Air Slash. This should Sucker Punch. We're going back to Blacephalon. It's used 1 Sucker Punch. This should be number 2. Good. Sun is gone. Back to Togi. This will be Sucker Punch number 3 coming up. Good. So, Blacephalon to Togi on the first. Togi to Blacephalon on the second. Blacephalon to Togi on the third. It has 2 left. It has 2 left. Sorry, it's going through my head. Just going through my notes in my head here. Switches to Lopunny on the last PP, not on the one before the last. So we switch to Blacephalon here. It has 2 Sucker Punches left. This will be number 4. Good. Alright, it's got 1 Sucker Punch to go. It sees a fast kill. It's clicking Sucker Punch. This is its last Sucker Punch. We go Lopunny. Good. Decidueye is out of Sucker Punches. Why does Close Combat say it has 14 PP? It has 4. Okay. This is Close Combat. We go to Togekiss. And the reason we had to stall Sucker Punches there is because I'm going to Encore this into close combat. But if it had Sucker Punches available, it's just going to click Sucker Punch, you know? And then Encore just flubs into Sucker Punch and things get weird. So now, Togekiss outruns Decidueye. As we've explained before, Togekiss boxes out everything on Badaots or mid-turn. So even after I Encore, there are no viable candidates. Sun is gone. Reshiram will not win the matchup. We Encore. And the nice thing about this is that because the move it is clicking is viable, it doesn't force a switch. So, at 193, let me confirm this is correct, I do fast kill Volcanion. Reshiram would need to one-hit KO me with Fusion Flare. 9th roll is 129. Charizard would need to one-hit KO me with Flamethrower. 9th roll is 87. If everything we have established is correct, Decidueye stays in and throws another close combat here. We baited 1 on the Blacephalon switch, 1 on the Lopunny switch, and it just encored into its 3rd. It should have 2 left. 2 close combats. This should fire its 4th close combat into Blacephalon. This should not switch. If this switches, we're in trouble. But it shouldn't switch.
Is that to me?
Yes!
Nice.
Okay. Decidueye now is encored into a move that is completely ineffective. So, it's forced to switch. For Blacephalon's part, Volcanion is switching fast KO by Scorching Sands. Reshiram is switching fast KO by Scorching Sands, which is wild to me because this is not a frail Pokemon. Charizard is backup party, dead to Hidden Power Rock, but because there are no valid switches, Charizard's forced to come in. Get this thing out of here. Never Charizard in my time playing this game has Charizard given me as much trouble in the builder as it did this time. Now, here's the interesting part. If Decidueye, as we discussed, does see the speed boost off Quill Rush, it will come in for Fast Kill Stone Edge. If it does not, we will bait Reshiram. I have lines for both. Show me the bird. The bird! Vindication! I knew this thing saw Quill Rush. You all told me I was wrong.
And you were right.
This is Stone Edge. It is out of Sucker Punches. We go Lopunny, who can stomach a crit and still only ever bait close combat. It has 1 close combat left. Thank you, Weibo. Go ahead, crit me. Knock me as low as possible. You got close. Okay. With Quill Rush down, Lopunny at 109. It is out of Sucker Punches, but it wouldn't click it even if it had it. Stone Edge does nothing to me. Leaf Blade has rolls to kill. Close combat is a guaranteed kill. This will click close combat. It's final close combat. We switch Blacephalon in on the first. Togekiss on the second. Encored the third. Switched on the fourth. It switched before it used its 5th. This is its final close combat coming up right here. It is out of Sucker Punches. For the reasons we established before, Blacephalon will prevent bad odds here. Outside of Sun, let me confirm this is correct. Flamethrower should be a guaranteed kill. KOs with Flamethrower. Guaranteed kill. See ya. That fucking bird that I hate. On post KO, we get our boost. Volcanion is dead to Scorching Sands, so we will bait Reshiram. Flame Charge is turned off by the fact that Blacephalon Fast 2 hits this. It is forced to click Dragon Pulse. We're going to Togi. This is Dragon Pulse, not Flame Charge. We go Togi. Should setup is technically true here, but Reshiram's faster than me, so it's not going to click Flame Charge. Fusion Flare wins best damaging move. So on that Fusion Flare, we go to Hydreigon. Yes, we go Hydreigon. Perfect. Go ahead, crit me. Do it. Coward.
Good measure.
I am Choice Specs. Volcanion sees that it dies to Draco Meteor on the switch. I outrun Reshiram, as anyone who's ever played Black and White knows. And we kill Draco Meteor. Nothing like getting your box legendary and just getting it slaughtered by the next fight. The last Pokemon is Volcanion. Hydro Steam, top roll is 21.6. Flamethrower, top roll is 24.1. Sludge Wave, min roll is 28.8. We will see Sludge Wave. We go to Revavroom. Good. U-turn min roll is 21. This has 257 HP. It will drop to 236. Draco Meteor min roll is 237. We U-turn. Knock this into range. Eat the Flamethrower. And always kill with Draco Meteor. Goodbye. And that's Glacia.
Awesome. Oof. What a cook. That was a really fun fight for both of us.
Yeah, I had so much fun cooking this Elite Four. Alright. Lopunny needs to be, I believe, specifically between 170 and 181. 169. Give this thing an Oranberry. 179. Good. We will need that. From my perspective, the rest of the Elite Four should be fine.
Yeah, as long as I'm right about my pre-damages and my yeah, as long as I'm right about the pre-damages, all the baiting for Champ, and just the Zamazenta interactions here, I should be fine.
As long as Garchomp sets up in front of Togekiss, it is a Tumon line.
Yeah, and I'm trusting you for my Garchomp answer, so extra pressure for you, buddy.
Just to be, I mean, it's in my Elite Four. I Mega Evolved with Clear Body, killed with Heavy Slam, baited Garchomp, and killed it with Ice Punch.
Yep.
Just make sure you are, in fact, Clear Body on base.
Yes, I did make sure.
Very good.
Do one last preview just for my sanity. We do, in fact, have Black Sludge, Saber Ledge. That'll be relevant later.
What the hell? What is Broke doing? Endure.
Earthquake, Pure Body, Metagross Jolly, Air Balloon Adamant, Solid Rock EQ, Rock Tomb Fusion Bolt, Full Switch Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball Pain Split, Levitate Modest, and we're at 177 HP on Iron Thorns. Sweet.
Alright, so I've just got to set up my team. We will see. We will, in fact, be seeing Lopunny commit war crimes.
This one's got a fun Kecleon show. Kecleon gets 2 more this fight.
Hell yeah. I'm glad
very,
Keck
very
works
satisfying
so
things.
well.
Mhm.
This is my favorite line in the Elite Four because I was struggling with how I was going to kill the Chomp before I realized, wait, I can just bait Swords Dance. So that's there. Next up, we are leading Togekiss, but I will go in order on what's my notes. Hydra is going Scarf. Everything else on my team should just be comfort.
And Amorous is never in a position here where that Air Slash would have mattered.
Awesome.
So just Earth Power fast KOs Zamazenta once it's at -1. So. And otherwise, Enamorous is just tanking a hit. Cool.
That is so funny. You cooked the Elite Four with Air Slash, and we find out now, oh, that's crazy.
Max, we should give Enamorous Air Slash, right? Like, come on now.
Surely. Because if you put a gun to my head and asked me if Enamorous had Air Slash, I was saying yes frame 1 every time.
Yeah.
Because, like, why wouldn't it?
I think if I double checked, I think its only attacking flying type move is Fly.
That is insane.
Yeah, it gets Defog, Fly, Tailwind. Those are its flying type moves.
It doesn't even get, like, acrobatics or something?
Nope.
That's so stupid.
I mean, sanity check that I am contrary.
Yeah.
Yes. Not cute charm. Yippee.
Yippee! I do not need parting shots. At this point, it's just about giving myself as many options as possible for if I need to steer, which I shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
I have more than enough Encore PP to defeat Garchomp. It will have more than enough Swords Dance PP for where running it out is not a concern. Then you need Gunk Shots. Not General Ball, you need Gunk Shot. We need to fling actual garbage at Xerneas. Honestly, given that that Revavroom is like a car, that's basically just littering kills the deer. Let's see. Hustle, you need to be Serene Grace. I mean, you don't need to be, but makes me feel better. I do not want Super Luck.
Wait, sorry, did you say you're clicking Gunk Shot?
I'm not clicking Gunk Shot. I think it's funny.
Okay.
I have Spin Out. Don't worry.
Making sure.
I just thought it was funny. Okay, so Roost. I will be deleting Encore finally. I was gonna go Lucky Chance. Is there any chance Setup AI has some weird? No. If Lucky Chance is what loses us this E4, that's honestly hilarious.
So be it. Yeah.
Like, would I be extremely salty in the moment? Yes. Would it be really funny on retrospect? Yes.
Also yes.
First Sphere. Pokedex doesn't actually need an item, but I will be giving it leftovers. Because why not? Alright, I'll speed up a little bit. Two to go. Blacephalon's going Expert Belt. what set do we need? Expert Belt is correct. We need Overheat, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp. That's it.
Just making it 3 times. As long as we don't crit, we're good. Okay. If we crit, just have to run the calc again.
And Will-O-Wisp. You shouldn't need it, but, you know. You know. Keldio's going specs. Trading Air Slash for Icy Wind. Because you can never be too careful about this Garchomp. Air Slash for Icy Wind. That should cover it. Let me check sets, give max elixirs and PP maxes, and then we'll be ready to roll. So Togi, well, I'm leading this. Jolly, Limber, CC, Encore, Flail, Endure. Hydreigon, Scarf, Timid, Levitates, Draco, Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, U-Turn. Revavroom, Banded, Impish, Filter. Ah, U-Turn's the move I need to replace. Okay. And this is why we double check.
This is why we check. I'll do one last look just in case.
Spin out, Body Press, High Power Gunk Shot. Blacephalon, Modest, Expert Belt, Beast Boost, Overheats. I gave it Shadow Claw. That's pretty funny. I mean, it has good physical attack, so I guess it wouldn't have been the absolute worst thing. Overheat, Shadow Ball, Will-O-Wisp, Scorching Sands. Keldeo, Hasty Choice Specs, Sharpness, Secret Sword, Surf, Icy Wind, Flip Turn. And then we just dole out max PPs, max elixirs, and we are gaming. Speed up here. Because at this point, it is just a matter of some clinical stuff. Revavroom getting all these moves, it's never going to click. We are in a situation where the only move Revavroom is clicking the entire Elite Four is U-Turn.
Oh yeah.
Togi up front. Save the game. Pull up the Cynthia team. I just confirmed everything. Made me confirm 100% I am in fact leading Togekiss. I am leading Togekiss.
And I'm leading Ceruledge.
Togekiss should always bait Poltergeist. We shall.
The music run a little bit.
I do wish it was Drake here, because maybe then I would have had a reason to bring Delphox.
Alright. This is a really fun line. Ceruledge against Spiritomb starting things off. We soak up the Intimidate, and make this very easy to manage. Currently, Spirit Team has a slow KO. It's a neutral matchup. It's always going to stay in, and always clicks Poltergeist. We're going to Kecleon. Kecleon's going to 1v1 this thing for a while. It's one Poltergeist used up. We are currently normal type. This thing with Assault Vest, this thing's best damage move is Sucker Punch over Dark Hole. Sucker Punch min roll is 30.5%, Dark Hole max roll is 22.6%, so this can only click Sucker Punch. Sucker Punch only succeeds at +1 priority if you're using a move that's slower than it. Shadow Sneak is +1 priority, and even with Brave Nature, we outspeed 89 to 81. So Protean Ghost, Shadow Sneak, hit it once, Sucker Punch fails. It's one Sucker Punch down. Once we're Ghost type, this is always going to see Poltergeist slow KO at +5. We are importantly, it could try to Sucker Punch Last Chance eventually, but it can only do that once we're switching out. And so currently this is going to go for always Poltergeist. We're going to click Return. We're faster than Poltergeist, so we're going to Protean back to normal and put Poltergeist will fail. We're going to Shadow Sneak. Sucker Punch fails. Okay, let me actually make sure I have this right, just to be 100% sure. So it's used up 2 of each. We're going to Shadow Sneak, drop it to 43.3%, Sucker Punch is going to fail. Oh, and yes, and then we've just used a priority move, so it can never try to Last Chance until we click Return.
We did just click Shadow Sneak, so we do have to return.
Yep, so we're clicking Return here. Poltergeist fails. We're going to Shadow Sneak once more. Nice. This is now at a maximum of 43.3%. Sucker Punch just failed. Because Sucker Punch just failed and we just used a priority move, it can't try to Last Chance us, even though Thunder Punch is probably showing a KO right now. So we're going to click Return. Poltergeist fails again. There are 2 Sucker Punches left. It is going to try to click Sucker Punch now, best damaging move against normal type Kecleon. We are going to Iron Thorns. Sucker Punch should fail on the switch. There's 1 Sucker Punch left. Against Iron Thorns right now, we're showing a fast KO, so this is always going to see Sucker Punch Last Chance +2 over Dark Hole +1. So we're going to click Accelerock to force that to fail, and if that Accelerock doesn't KO, we're going to take the KO with Fusion Bolt.
Good.
It's out of Sucker Punches now, and we just used a priority move, so if it had one, it can't use it. We'll take the Fusion Bolt KO. Iron Thorns is holding an Air Balloon. Garchomp does not see a KO into Iron Thorns with Air Balloon active. Xerneas sees a KO, sees a fast KO with Moonblast in the back. Moonblast 9th roll is 184 damage, we're at 177 HP. I'm actually just going to take this KO with Accelerock, I think. Or no, I'm going to trust the line. Yep.
Trust the chef.
Trust the chef.
Nice crit.
Tombs down, we should always see Xerneas hit the field.
Makes sense to me. The deer.
It's fast KO. And this is guaranteed to Moonblast +7 over Geomancy every time. Because it is faster, it never sees the speed setup condition. On this Moonblast, we go to Metagross. Thank you for this line, by the way.
You're welcome.
Metagross always tanks the Moonblast, even if it's a crit, we're totally fine. We'll just have to be careful with some damage ranges later. We are going to Mega Evolve, Outspeed, and Heavy Slam KO. And then, thanks to the Mega Bug, we should see Garchomp come in and get a chain kill on that as well, with Hammer Arm pinning out Heatran.
Yeah, I will never tire of seeing Metagross demolish this stupid deer. Let's go.
Super
And if we were
effective.
Clear Body, we should see Chomp.
Yep. Mega Metagross outspeeds Mega Garchomp. I forgot to switch this part over to Ice Punch. Oops. Save that. Ice Punch is a minimum of 105% damage. This should never be able to bad odds out either. And then we should see Heatran afterwards. Perfect. Heatran has a slow KO, so it's always staying in. Double checking my notes here. Just gonna make these notes a bit bigger so they're easier to read. Cool. Yeah, so it cannot switch out, there's no candidates, it also has a slow KO. This is always Flamethrower +5 over Will-O-Wisp +2. We are going to Leftovers Rotom Wash, who can always tank the hit. I had to do a bunch of math when setting this up to make sure, but I've guaranteed away that we are never dead to a crit, or like a combo of crit, burn, crit from Power Gem. We have no physical moves, so it's not going to want a Will-O-Wisp, and we are going to Pain Split. This should always be Power Gem, I believe.
Will-O-Wisp cares about physical moves?
I'm pretty sure it does. Worst case, we just click Pain Split a couple times. And we can double check the math afterwards. But the important thing is that we're never dead. We can always tank 2 Power Gems and slow Volt Switch out off of this to pop everything. Because this is faster by exactly 1 point. There's Power Gem into Pain Split. Then we should be able to, let's see. This should always be Power Gem +1 best damage. We're slow Volt Switching even if it Will-O-Wisps us, so that's totally fine. Air Balloon is popped. This should be at maximum 41%, which I think it is right now, actually. We're going back to Iron Thorns, who makes another appearance, believe it or not. Thorns currently is too low. This is always going to score Will-O-Wisp +2 over Flash Cannon +1. And without Air Balloon, even if we get burned, Earthquake is a guaranteed KO here. Or even when we get burned, I should say.
Yeah, oh, I was going to say, but he's going to miss, but he's a fire type.
Yeah. Both Zamazenta and Cramorant will fast 2-hit KO and should send in Zamazenta.
Sounds right.
Zamazenta will be +1 defense. Am I wrong about something? Hang on. I was? Look at that. Okay. Let's see. So we do need to get Zamazenta to -1 speed at some point here. So how do we navigate this safely? We go to Ceruledge on Body Press, bait Iron Defense to +3, over to Kecleon. We Shadow Sneak, and then Rock Tomb. It'll go to +5. It'll then Behemoth Bash on the switch over to Ceruledge. Bitterblade trade from there? Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, currently at +1 defense, this always sees a KO with Body Press and only Body Press. So safe to go to Sarah-Ledge, who's going to take some Black Sludge chip. This chip damage is important later. We're showing a slow 2-hit KO, so this can in fact Iron Defense. And we're going to Kecleon while at Iron Defenses. Should be at +3. Oh. Well, I'm glad that didn't crit. Okay.
What's our set?
Sarah-Ledge is Black Sludge Sharpness with Bitter Blade. Oh, I have Shadow Sneak, so there's a...
Oh.
That's why. Okay. This makes things really awkward then. Okay. Well, we have to go back to Sarah-Ledge. There's no question about that.
Body press? Lucky.
Body press? Perfect. Okay, so this is always going to Behemoth Bash. How am I going to kill Kramer now? I guess Rotom has to do it? Go to Rotom, slow Volt Switch out. Yeah, I think that'll be the best option. Okay. Yeah, so we're just gonna Bitter Blade 1v1 this for a bit.
I wonder if I could bad odds the Cramorant. Guess we'll see.
I don't think so.
Holy. That damage is crazy.
74. What's the pre-damage I need? I'll need to be under 192. Okay. We can make that work. Actually, do I just recover the line now? Let me think. Because we're guaranteed baiting Behemoth Bash now, which gives us a safe pivot to Metagross. Metagross will then always bait Body Press to Enamorus. Enamorus KOs with Earth Power. Cramorant's baiting Ice Beam.
Is an Enamorus Scarf?
Specs. But outspeeds.
We outrun this?
Oh, we do not outrun this. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. That is the piece. Okay, yeah, so we have to go for the KO with Bitter Blade here. And there are always ways to get Sarah-Ledge some damage later. We'll bait Guaranteed Surf into Rotom. I think Rotom survives 2 Surf crits. You can get a Pain Split off. 70... Yeah, we survived with Leftovers healing. Okay, cool.
Okay.
We survive this move every time.
You should be well in your HP range.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's perfect.
And you have Black Sludge anyway, so it's like you had some wiggle room.
Yep.
Bird.
And at 117, this is always only Surf. Which we go over to Rotom. Yeah, this is kind of a silly way to do it, sure.
Gold Missile.
Missile's active, that's fine. We're never dead to a crit here, so we can tank another Surf and Pain Split. Surf is always best damaging move here. Let me just double check. 5 HP. Surf is... Yeah, if we turn off Leftovers, guaranteed 3 at KO. Yeah, we're gonna Pain Split here. Don't flinch. Whew, okay. and we're gonna click Volt Switch here.
Yeah, you just go for it. Good.
Nice. Get in there, Rhythm. Okay, that was funky. Why did I ever put Shadow Sneak on Zero Ledge there? Anyway.
To make it interesting, I guess.
Just a little bit of excitement.
I didn't want excitement in the Elite Four. I want excitement around it.
There's always something that goes wrong on my Cynthias. It's fine.
Well, at least we didn't lose anything. We can still do something here. We won't. Okay. For my situation, Tier 2 against Togekiss has a bad type matchup with no super effective move, but my maximum damage output is 0%. I cannot touch it. It should win the matchup and stay in. Best damaging move is overwhelmingly Poltergeist. Dark Hole does 16.9% max. Sucker Punch does 14.3% max. Poltergeist does 37.7% minimum. This should Poltergeist. We go Lopunny. Good. Okay. Base Lopunny also cannot touch Spiritomb, so it's not going to run. Mega Lopunny one-hit KOs it with close combat. Once I take the kill with close combat, my defenses will drop. Lopunny outruns everything on this team, so we should see base Garchomp come in for a kill with Earthquake. We had to lead Togekiss there, so we didn't eat and Intimidate. At -1, we should bait Chomp. We should always see Chomp. Good. Notably, max roll 3-hit scale shot is 165. It does not have a roll to kill. Earthquake is a guaranteed kill from here. I'm going to endure. And this is how Lopunny is going to get back to 1 HP. Garchomp should always click Earthquake, never Scale Shot. Never Scale Shot. Good. We survive with 1 HP. Now, this is 50-50 Scale Shot Earthquake. I'm going to hard switch to Togekiss, who is immune to both. Make sure I'm calculating with Mega Chomp. Togekiss is slower than Chomp. My maximum damage potential on it is 26.6 with Psychic. My other moves are Roost, Aura Sphere, and Lucky Chant. I don't have Encore. I don't have some way to kill it. Togekiss is not threatening. This is 50-50 Scale Shot Earthquake. Now, should setup is true. Stone Edge top roll is 92%. This should click Swords Dance. If this Swords dances, I'm going to the champion. If this is not Swords Dance, I'm probably wiping. But this should Swords Dance. I don't have anything that should prevent setup. It should Swords Dance. Yes!
Oh, yeah.
Okay. As for mid-turn, on 1 HP Lopunny, Heatran just dies to close combat on the switch every time. Cramorant has a Focus Sash, but I comfortably outspeed it and I kill it with 2 flails. Zamazenta, even if it saw Dauntless Shield, is fast 2-hit KO by close combat. So we force Pack of Party to the Deer. After, we Encore.
Okay, don't forget to click the button.
Yeah. I definitely almost just clicked Flail. We force Pack of Party to Xerneas. Hey, buddy. Minimum of 75.2%. We outrun this. We kill it with Flail. And the beautiful thing is Lopunny baits Garchomp.
Sick.
So now, we put Garchomp in the blender. Togekiss on Scale Shot Earthquake. Lopunny on Swords Dance. And just for my own sanity, there's not some weird setup condition where it cares about the number of Mons in its party, right?
I will double check that for you.
Yeah. It's just Swords Dance. We Encore again. It has 16 left. Next, we force in Zamazenta.
Good setup. Only cares about being at +4, I believe. Doesn't increase into haze. Checks Encore. Checks the stop setup conditions. Checks the Oko conditions. To ignore Sash. Correct. It does not care if it's the last one in the party.
Perfect. Then, this should be free.
Sick.
I know I just said it, but this was my favorite line in the Elite Four just because of how explosive it is and how much trouble it was giving me before I found the one tiny adjustment I needed to make. Cramorant is next. We 2-hit with Flail. Maybe we'll get the super crit that kills through the Focus Sash. Unlucky.
Okay, I need to be careful with my buttons here. 37, 57, 77.
Encore number 4. So I should have 12 Swords Dances left. Force backup party Heatran. Sorry, did I say backup party? I mean the last possible option. Goodbye, Heatran. See ya. Guaranteed kill. This Pokemon is broken. And now it's just the Chomp. Swords Dance has 20 PP. Back to Lopunny on what should be Swords Dance. This is Sand Force, not Rough Skin. And we're through.
Awesome. Got my pre-damages confirmed.
Petition to ban Encore?
Max is listening. Combat.
Okay. Lopunny stays at 1 HP. Keldeo needs to be opposite Steven in slot 1. Lopunny needs to be opposite Wallace in slot 2. Fake out, CC, Flail, Endure. I'm not clicking Fake out, but you know, it's doubles. Why not? Fake out, CC, Flail, Endure. Keldeo. Yeah, I guess we'll go in order and what's my notes. Timid. We need Draco, Dark Pulse. U-turn, Earth Power.
Audio off on your end. Audio back on mine. Let's do a preview. We've got Metronome, Timid, Contrary, Enamorous with Superpower, Hammer Arm. I don't think I've seen anyone actually do a Metronome Contrary sweep together, and that is the tech that I'm breaking out on Champ here. I'm surprised with the scaling that you can get off a Metronome, and given some of the ways it can combine here with Contrary, that is not banned. Let's see if it ends up being a ladder pull. Got Pasho, Adamant, Quark Drive. Your moveset doesn't matter. Preemptive 07s for Iron Thorn in the chat, everyone.
7?
He's not making it out.
Bro is not making it home.
A noble sacrifice to the gods. And then, yeah, heavy slam on this guy. I guess I'll give you... I'll give you Explosion just in case I need it. I'm definitely never clicking Earthquake, and if I'm self-damaging, it might as well be a lot funnier than ever. Does Hammer Arm matter? I know Ice Punch doesn't matter. I'll give it Bullet Punch instead.
I mean, what do you need Bullet Punch for?
Nothing. But it's better than Ice Punch, so...
Alright.
In case I need some priority chip if something really goes wrong.
Togi is going Specs. Reminder to not walk into the room yet. I'm sure you know, but, you know.
Yes.
Togi's moveset will be Moonblast, Grass Knots.
Oh, I should PP max everything.
Yeah.
It'd be awkward to forget at this point.
You might need that 5th explosion.
I definitely need all the superpowers. That's the real important one.
Flamethrower, because Togekiss gets that for some reason. Moonblast. Blacephalon, for its part, is going White Herb. Overheat, Shadow Ball, and we need Flamethrower and Mind Blown. Tell me you get Flamethrower by level up. Nope. Fine. You can have the funny button that we're not actually going to be clicking. That is the most disappointing thing to me about this entire Elite Four, is the fact that we're not clicking Mind Blown.
Well,
I would have clicked it on Glacier Snow, but we did not hit Glacier Snow. Because +1 Mind Blown does destroy the Curum. Let's see. Modest, White Herb, Great Shovel, Mind Blown, Flamethrower. Keldeo is going to get the evil item that is most certainly not coming out unscathed in 2.0. Focus Sash. We will need Helping Hand. It's a special tool that'll help us shortly. Secret Sword, Helping Hand. Flip turn, Icy Wind. You have your Sash. I guess now let's go down to the third team. We confirm. We are leading Keldeo slot 1, Lopunny slot 2. Good. Because Keldeo needs to bait for Steven.
Empoleon's Empoleon offense is left, Empoleon defense is right.
Yes. The Fat Penguin is slot 1. So Lopunny, you have, and I will be max elixiring, Fake Out, CC, Flail, Endure. Hydreigon has Timid, Life Orb, Levitate, Draco, Dark Pulse, U-Turn, Earth Power. Revavroom has Impish, Eject Button, Filter, U-Turn, Parting Shot, High Horsepower, Poison Jab. Togi is Timid, Choice Specs, Serene Grace, Moonblast, Grass Knot, Roof's Flamethrower. Blacephalon is Modest White Herb, Beast Boost, Overheat, Shadow Ball, Mind Bone, Flamethrower. And Keldeo, for its part, is Hasty, Sharpness, Focus Sash, Secret Sword, Helping Hand, Flip Turn, Icy Wind. Let me dish out my max elixirs, my max PPs, and let's finish this.
Let's do it.
Dang, I lost a lot of time on that.
I'm excited for this one.
I'm pretty excited too.
Alright, Insero Ledge is under 194 HP at 187, so it'll always bait the 2 attacks I need. Kecleon is at 145 HP to always bait Aura Sphere.
And Kecleon has the funny item.
Kecleon has the funny item.
Hell yeah. You be maxing Togekiss when I'm 90 when it's 90% likely that it's just going to click one move and die is crazy. I might need those 24 flamethrowers, bro.
Also, so we're expecting on my end that Shoal Cave in 120 dies, and then on your end, Hot House dies.
I thought it was. I guess it was Shoal Cave. On my hand, my end, it's 120 Hot House.
Okay, sick.
One more time. I just really want to make sure I get this right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Jolly, Megastone, 1 HP, Limber, Fake Out, Close Combat, Flail, Endure. Hydreigon, Timid, Levitate, Life Orb, Draco, Dark Pulse, Earth Power, U-Turn. Blacephalon, Modest White Herb, Beast Boost, Overheat, Shadow Ball, Flamethrower, Mind Blown. Togi, Specs, Timid, Serene Grace, Moonblast, Grass Knot, Roost, Flamethrower. Keldeo, Hasty, Focus Sash, Sharpness, Secret Sword, Helping Hand, Flip Turn, Icy Wind. And the car, U-turn, Parting Shot, High Horsepower, Poison Jab. Eject button. We are expecting Fat Penguin right, Lean Penguin left. Steven slot 1, Wallace slot 2.
You ready?
Let's finish this.
Let's do it. Alright, time for a contrary sweep. Metronome's also a really funny item. So how it works is, whenever you use a move in sequence, or the same move in succession, it gets, it adds a multiplier of 0.2 to its multiplier. So the first time you use a move, it's 1.0, second time is 1.2, third time is 1.4, fourth time is 1.6, fifth time is 1.8, sixth time is 2.0 multiplier, exceeding choice band. Enamorus has contrary, so whenever I drop my own stats, they actually get boosted. So Hammer Arm becomes a +1 speed attack, Superpower becomes +1 attack, +1 defense. These stack. So all the boosts that I'm getting from Superpower, I'll also be getting Metronome boost at the same time. And we're going to see Enamorus do disgusting damage with this contrary sweep, even though we're a minus attack nature. Turn 1, we have 3 damaged Ceruledge to 187%, or 187 HP. The Black Sludge was on Ceruledge so that even if I crit Zamazenta, I had a way to guarantee that I would always be at enough HP to bait this correctly. We're currently showing Physical Empoleon will always go for Liquidation as its only KO move at +5. And Special Empoleon will always see Scald as a KO and never Flip Turn as a KO. So it's going to score Scald +5 versus Flip Turn +3. Neither Pokemon sees a KO into Enamorus, so we're always safe turn 1. Turn 1, we need to Hammer Arm and the offensive Empoleon on the left. Ceruledge is going to switch out to Pasho Berry Iron Thorns. Unfortunately, that means Pasho Berry is going to be used up, and then the Scald is going to KO Iron Thorns, but it's a very valuable sacrifice we're making. So, Hammer Arm into offensive Empoleon on the left. Switch to Iron Thorns on the right. Yep, it's offensive Empoleon on the left. Perfect. We eat the Liquidation. Should be about half. And then the Scald is going to do 80-something% when it lands. Enamorus is now +1 speed. 07 Iron Thorns.
07.
This allows us to position Kecleon. Turn 2. We are at +1 speed. We technically have 1 Metronome tick into Hammer Arm, but it's not going to matter. Now we're going to start stacking superpowers. Hammer Arm plus Superpower is a guaranteed kill into Empoleon O, so we're going to take that kill this turn. Empoleon O is never going to protect because it always sees a slow KO into Enamorus, and I believe also sees a fast KO into Kecleon. But we're taking the fast KO here, so whatever it does not matter. We're also fake-outing the Empoleon D, so whatever it does not matter. That fake-out chip is crucially important for the following turn. But so Superpower 1, fake-out 1 out of 6. We are +1 attack, +1 defense, 1 tick of Metronome on Superpower. Palkia should come on the field. Sweet. Primal Reversion will activate. So, Palkia technically sees a slow KO on Hydro Pump, but it sees a guaranteed fast KO with Aura Sphere onto Kecleon. We're guaranteeing Aura Sphere besides other accuracy ranges with Bright Powder, so that Aura Sphere is the only 100% accurate move. There were some cases where previously I had to tank a hit on Kecleon, and there was some damage variance. That's why I ended up going with Bright Powder. Kecleon, for its part, is going to Sucker Punch the Palkia. Kecleon's Fake Out damage into Empoleon D is 23. 321 minus 23 puts the Empoleon at 298 HP. +1 Enamorus, with 1 tick of Metronome and Superpower, does exactly 298 damage to it.
Before you lock this in...
It's never gonna... Yes.
Was there... You said you were going to Sucker Punch Palkia? Is there a reason we were baiting Aurasphere then?
Yes, because we intentionally want to have Kecleon go down this turn.
Oh, we're making sure Palkia does secure the kill?
Yes.
Okay.
And we're sending in Rotom Frost.
Okay.
Superpower is going to KO. We're going to Sucker Punch here. And if all goes well, Kecleon dies and Empoleon D dies.
Whoop.
2 down. If this clicks Hydro Pump into Enamorus, we have a whole fight on our hands, but
It's clicking
should always be
Aurasphere.
guaranteed fast KO. Yeah.
07.
07 Kecleon. Okay. We are sending in Scarf Rotom Frost. So, currently, Superpower also boosts our defense. Enamorus is at +2 defense. The Metagross only sees max 90.6% damage into Enamorus. So it's never actually going to attack that slot with Meteor Mash. It, however, sees a guaranteed KO with Hammer Arm into Rotom Frost. So it's always Rotom Frost, Hammer Arm +5 versus Meteor Mash +1 into Enamorus. Palkia, that Sucker Punch damage absolutely mattered. We are going to Superpower on Palkia, drop it to maximum 18%, and Rotom's minimum roll Volt Switch onto Palkia is 18.9%. Rotom Frost gets a KO in the Elite Four. So Superpower, Volt Switch, we should be baiting Hammer Arm off of Metagross, we pivot into Ceruledge. And then it'll be Suicune on the left.
That damage is disgusting.
It's so filthy. You haven't seen anything yet either.
Oh boy.
If everything goes well, that's the last death I'm taking.
Beautiful.
Sick. Alright. Enamorus is now +3 attack, +3 defense, +1 speed, and 3 ticks of Metronome. Suicune left, Metagross right, Enamorus left, Ceruledge right. Suicune sees Ice Beam +1 best damage into Enamorus. We are currently showing a KO on a Suicune, so it can't Calm Mind that slot. This Metagross is going to die this turn, I'm pretty sure. Yes, because we outspeed and KO. Yeah, so whatever Metagross is doing doesn't matter. Suicune versus Ceruledge at 187 HP. Suicune does not see a KO into Ceruledge yet. Ceruledge has no priority moves in its moveset this time, which I did guarantee. And we're showing a slow 2-hit KO, so this is actually going to Calm Mind with best score into Ceruledge. We Superpower into Metagross. The Shadow Claw is just secure a range. Or we're going to chip Suicune a bit. The chip into Suicune doesn't matter. The Life Orb chip does matter.
Never hits these. W.
Metagross is down. We'll see Dialga come in now.
Beautiful.
Thanks for Calm Mind. It's +1/+1. It doesn't matter because it's dying next turn. So Enamorus is now +4, +4, +1. Primal Dialga does see a slow KO into it. However, it also will see a fast KO into Ceruledge with only Draco Barrage. So that slot's locked down. At 4 ticks of superpower, 1.8 times on top of a +4 attack modifier. Superpower is going to do 122% to Suicune. Ceruledge is going to switch to Metagross, who easily tanks the incoming Draco Barrage. Suicune's off the field. And not to spoil things, but with maximum ticks of superpower with Metronome at +5, it's going to do 125% damage to this Dialga.
Holy shit.
I love finding ways to KO this. And we're just gonna Mega Evolve and Heavy Slam for good value.
Okay, please do not explode. It'd be funny, but don't do it.
And with that, Iron Thorns is an Elite Four champion.
Let's fucking go, Ghosty. Beautifully done.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. All right, let's take us home. So, on my end, Empoleon O sees a kill into Lopunny. It will not protect. Empoleon D's move does not matter. We are going full gas out the gate and killing both penguins this turn. Keldio's Secret Sword, thanks to Sharpness, does a minimum of 101.5% to this Empoleon, the one on the right. Mega Lopunny outruns Empoleon O by a sizable amount, and does a minimum of 128% with close combat. There's no prio on either of these Pokemon. Empoleon O will not protect because it sees a kill. It's Empoleon O dealt with. This will always kill. Keldeo moves next. KOs Empoleon D with Secret Sword.
2 down.
2 down. On post KO, Keldeo baits Metagross. Lopunny baits Palkia. Perfect. Go ahead. You're not getting an attack off. Because with Helping Hand, 1 HP Flail is a guaranteed 1-hit KO on Primal Palkia.
Sick.
Doing a minimum of 105.1%. Unfortunately, this does mean this is Lopunny's final turn.
What a show, though.
What a show. Taking down one of the scariest Pokemon in the entire game before it finally drops. Metagross Ice punches Lopunny. And we say 07 to the strongest Pokemon I have ever used. On post KO, Suicune is forced in. We greet it at the door with Togekiss. Okay. The situation on the board now is Metagross sees a slow KO into Togekiss with Meteor Mash. Keldio's a focus sash, so Metagross will not go for the kill on it, because it won't get the kill. Suicune does not see should sub as true against Keldeo, because Secret Sword is a 2-hit KO. Togekiss has a 2-hit KO with Grass Knot, but Togekiss is slower than Suicune. Suicune has no kills, it will click Calm Mind. So while Metagross launches Meteor Mash at Togekiss, I'm going to Helping Hand Grass Knot. Even at +1 special defense, this Grass Knot will always do exactly enough damage for me to get the kill next turn. We didn't hit the 10%. 07 Togekiss.
RP.
Suicune gets its leftovers. To be clear, Grass Knot min roll on this Suicune with Helping Hand and a +1 special defense is 192. Knocks us to 99. 6% of 291 is rounded down 17. Sorry, 18. This is at 117 HP at most. Keldeo's Secret Sword does a minimum of 130. We bring in Blacephalon. Keldeo will move first and knock out Suicune with Secret Sword. Blacephalon is holding a White Herb, so I can take this kill with Overheat on Metagross. White Herb should pop first, because the White Herb activates before the Pokemon actually faints, and then Beast Boost should trip and give us +1 special attack.
Here's a fun stat for you. I'm responsible for 3 deaths this run. You're responsible for 6. I've caught 9 ghost types.
I'm responsible for 7 deaths.
Is it 7? I thought it was only
Yes.
6. Yeah.
I sacked up Striker on Hot House.
Oh, I must have not added that to the counter. Oh well, I gotta go catch another ghost type then. PNB.
Metagross down. There's the White Herb. Okay. Weird sequencing, but it works out.
Sure.
Somehow, some way, it always comes down to this guy. At +1, Helping Hand Overheat will always one-hit KO Primal Dialga. And if there's something wrong and this is +0, then we're still okay, because Shoal Cave is already dead anyway. Interesting!
That is... Oh, so it gave you the boost and then...
It gave me the boost and then set my stats back to 0? Interesting. I mean, we have we have a range to live. We have a range to live. Does Blacephalon want it?
Clutch up, clutch up.
Ah, the crits! No! R.I.P. But we win!
The KO, though. Yeah. Sick. Oh, GG's, dude.
GG's, what a run.
What a run. Alright, speed through this.
I'm gonna full screen. Looks a little funky on my stream, but I don't really mind. Make it more presentable, I guess. It's fine.
Iron Thorns on the sheet.
Let's go.
Oh, and we get Rotom Frost.
Hell yeah, we get the fridge.
Right, screenshot there. Sick.
Got it.
Got it. Hell yeah.
That was. I had a lot of fun, but my gosh, I don't think I would ever do this again.
Oh, yeah, absolutely agree. That was a whole marathon. Definitely glad we did it though. It was a really fun way to like approach the game and like added a whole new level to all like the puzzle building and dimensionality of the Nuzlocke.
Yeah, it was so fun, like building lines with these weird teams.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I can't put it into words. Like, it was just a lot of fun. Like, I just can't put it into words. I've had so much fun with this run.
I'm glad. Oh, well, it's back to the bug fixing lines for me. See what Max needs adjusted in the AI code.
And unfortunately, I do have to jump back onto Lucid because I think Max will have my head on a pike if I don't. Nah, I gotta get back to that.
Well, damn.
GG's, Ghosty. Pleasure playing with you.
Absolutely. Alrighty, well, I'll see you around.
Take care.